Hi.
You son of a. I wound it up. I had a deep breath ready, and you took it from me. You took that from me. There was only one chance to do an introduction. I've wanted it my whole life.
Okay,
Do all
okay.
of them
And
anyway.
you took it from me.
All right. Feel free to you can do the title today.
No, you can do that. Well, anyways, I'm Yusuff,
I'm Elliott,
I'm Titania.
and this is
the Top of the Dome production, Top of the Dome podcast.
Alrighty then. All right, so today we got a full show ready for y'all people today. Did you get the memo? Our news segment. We got time off with pay. Our review today. We're doing a manga called Enigma or Enigma.
No, it's Enigma.
Enigma, because every time because depending on where you look it up, it has a different. It has either the e at the end, the e with the little. What do you call that then? The line over the head. What do you call that then?
We know what
A
you're talking
schwa?
about, but
Is it a schwa?
A schwa?
Yeah, I think it's a schwa.
No, was
Is
it a schwa or was it a chick?
I don't know. Yeah, it depends. And then after that, we got our performance review, which I think is going to be a good one, because I took some time on this one. But
He's
before,
been very
Yeah.
enigmatic about it.
yes, I have. Shut up.
I
I don't like how long it took me to figure out what you just did there. Shut up. Anyways, before any of that, we gotta talk about something because we didn't have a show last week,
We did not.
and a pretty big news thing. I won't even call it a news story. It's a thing happened last week.
yeah.
And if you don't know what it's talking about, it's the whole Ghost in the Shell Scarlett Johansson fiasco
Yeah.
that happened last week.
Now, nobody's saying she's not a great actress, but this particular thing is not where she should try to shine in.
Alright, that's not even. Okay, so if you don't know, the controversy is that we have Scarlett Johansson, a white woman, playing Major Kusanagi from Ghost in the Shell, who is an anime character, and she is Japanese in the show. But let me present both sides of the argument so nobody's confused here. So, what people on one side are saying is that the character in the anime is Japanese, so she'd be played by a Japanese woman. What other people on the other side of the argument are saying is anime characters don't look Japanese anyways, so why should it have to be played by a Japanese person?
Yeah, both sides of the argument have their good statements and the good reasoning, but here's our side of the argument. There is no need to make a live action version of Ghost in Shell.
Yeah, thank you. That's all I cared about. When this news story came out, I was like, man, who cares about whitewashing and racism? I just don't want this movie to exist.
Right. There's no point for this movie to exist. It was perfectly fine the way it is. Certain anime need to stay as anime because they're the only things that you can depict in that situation. You try to make it real, it looks too fake, it don't look good, and you mess up the whole thing.
Yeah.
Are you talking about this because it's going to be live action or because Japan is going to do the live action?
No.
Just because
It's
it's live
Scarlett
action,
Johansson.
period.
It's gonna be live action. It doesn't matter who does the live action. It's going to suck. That I don't understand how people have not learned this lesson yet. It's going to suck.
In my defense, Ghost in the Shell was kind of before my cable days.
Oh my goodness, I forgot your blackout years that you
Right.
lived without watching anything. God, it is so weird. How are you a fan of any medium when you had cable when you had when did you get cable? Like 5 years ago?
I was in middle school.
God dang, man. I swear, you're so late on everything. Doesn't know Blade, doesn't know Trigon, doesn't know
I
anything.
know what Beyblade is.
You
I
see-
didn't watch Beyblade.
Because Beyblade did make its little comeback around.
I don't know how you had a childhood.
True. I think his childhood was based on 4 Kids.
You even had 4 kids.
Yeah, we had 4 kids.
Oh, okay. You had 4 kids. That's all you had.
I had
Yeah,
4
pretty
kids.
much.
The WB, PBS, all
That's
the good
sad, man. When
That's
I hear
all the
these
good
things.
stuff?
I'm getting
That's
so
the good
sad.
stuff. Okay.
But let me ask you all.
Yep.
You get the memo?
stuff. What is the memo?
Well,
I thought
the-
that was the memo. Was that
That
not
wasn't
the
a
memo?
memo. No. That was just that's something I wanted to get off my chest because all these arguments and all that stuff. I think we didn't get to talk about it last week. So I just wanted to say my little 2 cents. Give my 2 cents. That the movie is just gonna suck, and we'll leave it at that.
Okay, then.
I think we can all agree on that. The movie's gonna
Yep.
suck. Movie's gonna suck.
Mhm.
All right then. Moving on to our Did You Get the Memo, which is our news segments, and we're gonna jump right in. We're pretty light on news today, except for the main story. It's pretty interesting. But let's start with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which is I feel like I've said that every single show.
No,
JoJo's
not
Bizarre
every show.
I'm pretty sure you've said JoJo's Bizarre Adventure every show.
So JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Eyes of Heaven, the video game, is coming to America June 28th. And yes, I just love JoJo so much.
I know.
I just, you guys don't like. I feel like every time I talk about JoJo, you guys just shut down.
No, what?
I don't.
Oh, do you really want to get into a whole JoJo thing right now? Because
No.
we can go on about that.
It's like you guys are not on the same level with me as the
What?
excitement
No,
on
no,
JoJo.
we were not on the same level with you when it came to Hunter x Hunter.
Oh yeah, true.
Oh,
When
dang
it
it, we were
comes-
so close to going a week without talking about Hunter x Hunter, and you had to
Oh,
say it.
oh,
We
oh,
did.
oh,
Ooh, ooh.
I do have something to say. I did just saw the dub episodes on Tsunami.
Oh, congratulations for that.
Yeah, they were pretty fun. But just so I don't go on, I don't go off on that. So the video game Eyes of Heaven. Yeah, that's always weird to say for some reason. Comes out June 28th in the summer when there are not that many video games, meaning it's gonna get some attention. I hope it gets some. I love JoJo so much.
I know,
And
man.
you guys just are not ever on my.
Are you gonna?
What? Don't
oh,
ever
Can you
question
play?
our love
Can
for
you buy it?
JoJo.
Can I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
can
yeah,
you?
I'll get it.
Is there? Is it?
It's PS4, but hopefully there's a PC release that I can get.
First off, if I can get it, I will.
I didn't know you were a member of the PC
see
Master
Master Race? Yes. Do you see the only console I own is a Wii U? Clearly,
Well,
I
you
have
have
to
a-
play my game somewhere.
Well, you have a PS2.
A PS2.
I feel like you should be slapped for that comment.
Solely for the sake of playing Budokai Tenkaichi 3, the greatest Dragon Ball Z game ever made.
Of course, no doubt.
Alright. But, let's move on to the next story, which is... Oh yeah, speaking of Budokai Tenkaichi... dang it, I missed my chance to do an awesome segue. Because speaking of Budokai Tenkaichi 3, there's a character in that game that I don't think was playable in almost any other Dragon Ball Z
Oh,
game.
dang it! There you go. Okay, I see your segue now.
Yeah, you see? I missed
Yeah.
that chance. I could have did it a lot better.
Yeah.
But, Arale, which is, if you don't know, is a character from Dr. Slump made by the same creator of Dragon Ball Z.
Akira Toriyama.
Yep. And what this news story is that the voice actress for Arale has been listed to appear in an episode of Dragon Ball Super, meaning Arale may be in Dragon Ball Super.
Big maybe.
Hmm.
The voice actress could be doing something else, but
Yeah, they tend to do that in Japan a lot.
I don't know. I feel confident that, because if you know Arale, man, Arale is a beast in Tenkaichi 3.
Bruh.
Hit you with that waka waka waka. And all. And then I would like to see her in Dragon Ball. What she shows up and just kicks Goku's ass, confirming her status as the strongest.
I would laugh. That's all I could
Oh,
do
I'm
was
sorry.
laugh.
Can Goku punch the world in two?
Yeah, she did do that. And what was it? All Star Battle? Jump all? No. Yeah, wasn't it Jump All
Yeah,
Star?
it was All Star Victory versus.
Yeah, Victory versus. He punched the entire world in half because
Yeah.
Arale is a monster.
Yes.
But while we're still on the subject of anime, which we're never not on.
Pretty
So
much,
that was a bad segue. I need to get better segues. I need better segues.
yeah.
Naruto is finally coming back. Anime wise, the manga's
Yeah.
over. It's dead. Let
If
it go. I'll say.
No, don't say anything. Just let it rest. Let it
Don't
rest.
Like
No,
I said, the
let it
anime
rest.
is over.
Oh,
I mean, the
The
manga's
manga is
over.
over.
Let it go.
But you
No.
no.
No, man.
But this week,
No.
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 am I the only one excited?
No. I mean, yes. Shut up. Anyways, the Naruto Shippuden anime is finally gonna get back on track with the main story, meaning no more fillers. Yay!
Hey, just
Is this
leave it at that
okay,
because
has
you
it
never
been-
know.
Has it been 2 years now?
It's been a
Since
while.
what?
It's been since they
They
started
started?
those fillers.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Because
Huh,
Naruto
huh.
goes with fillers for a long time.
It
Yeah.
does.
I mean, kudos to the animation studio.
But nah,
It's a lot.
but it's not coming back right now. It's gonna start back in May. May we will get back to our main story of fighting Kaguya. And I did say no more fillers, but there's a chance they could squeeze one more in there if they're really
it could.
annoying.
It probably,
Because honestly, I was even expecting this last round of fillers to come in. I thought they were just gonna breeze through the whole Shinobi War and
I
then,
don't really feel like there was a need for the, because it's over now. Just let the anime rest too.
So yeah, Naruto's coming back, and then we'll move on to. Right, I just said we always talk about anime, but now this time we're kind of talking about cartoons.
So not only did you have a bad segue, you just straight out lied.
I did. I'm gonna go down in history as this for today. This is what's gonna happen.
Bad segues and lying.
Bad segues and lies. This is my brand.
This is my life now.
I'm gonna buy an actual Segway and just have a megaphone and just shout lies into the sky. That's
Wow.
what I'm gonna have to own it. But anyways, Animaniacs and Freakazoid producer. I messed this guy's name up. Tom. You guys know him.
Spell it.
Ruegger.
I feel like,
Ruger.
Ruger.
Maybe.
Roy. I always say I never got it right.
did you just
Never in my
apologize
life.
to the man and
I
try?
am sorry because I do actually enjoy his works, but he was on Reddit doing a ask me anything Reddit AMA, and then they asked him like why basically did the show stop after a while, and he basically said it was because of Pokemon. Now, when I told you this news story earlier, you kind of thought he was insulting people, which I understand, which is like it that seems like the initial reaction, but here's his explanation.
Okay.
All right, so what he said was that because when 4 kids acquired Pokemon, it was like they got it for very cheap. They got Pokemon for very cheap, and it became very popular. So basically, after that, Kids WB was like, okay, now we want shows for cheap, and we also want them to be very popular. And in the world of animation, you can't get good quality for cheap. So it's because Pokemon was so popular and was acquired so cheaply, is why his shows kind of like stopped. He said that's part of the reason.
So Animaniacs and Freakazoid and stuff like that was more expensive to make.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, they did a lot. Animaniacs never sat still. They did a lot.
Yeah,
And there was a
so
whole lot of different segments in Animaniacs by itself.
basically what you really should be blaming, as always, network executives, the enemy of all entertainment everywhere.
What in the world?
Because they got one popular show for cheap, they wanted all popular shows for cheap. And they ruined a good what could have been a potentially good more series. I really like Freakazoid. I'm always surprised by how much episodes of Freakazoid there were, because I always remember there'd be like 4 episodes, and then when I ever go back and rewatch it, I was like, there's a lot more of these than I remember. But yeah, that's what happened with all of that. So he wasn't dissing Pokemon. He wasn't he was just saying that was part of the reason.
Did he say what the other part of the reason was?
Basic. All the problems that was going back in the 2000s. I don't know. I wasn't an animator in the 2000s. I don't know their struggles. But let's move on to our main story.
Okay.
So, we talked about a lot about live action anime movies, and I'm gonna lie again because, well, I'm gonna have to own it. So how I've been
Okay.
saying all live action stuff's gonna suck.
Yeah.
I kind of think this one will be good. So it's a Death Note movie, but hear me out. Hear me out. It's a live action Death Note movie. Hear me out. It takes place years after the original. New characters, new story, has not disconnected. So here's the basic story.
I'm upset now.
It's called Death Note: Light Up the New World.
No.
Get it?
No.
Light.
No.
Light.
No.
Sorry,
No.
That
I'm
actually
highly
sounds pretty
upset.
interesting.
No.
All right. Okay. There's a grown part. Let me read you the synopsis. All right. In this new film story, is a society based on global cyber terrorism in 2016. A new charismatic figure who inherited the DNA of light. Okay, that kind of sounds stupid. And Detective L's successor.
Near.
No, actually.
Oh.
Are gonna wage war over 6 Death Notes. There are now 6 Death Notes.
Oh.
So here's the thing. Apparently, this is something I didn't know. Like the 6 Death Note rule was something that existed in the manga, just wasn't expanded upon. There can only ever be 6 Death Notes on Earth at once, and that's.
Are there more somewhere else? Like what?
In the Shinigami
I mean, in
world.
the Shinigami world, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of Death Notes. So this
Yeah.
story is gonna be focusing on the 6 Death Notes, and like, so actually,
This
honestly,
sounds exciting.
yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. This is why I'm saying I'm lying right now, because usually I'll say live action anime sucks, but this is interesting because it has nothing to do with the manga. It's a whole new thing.
That is that. I could look. I could.
I hate stuff like
Do you
that.
think we'll by some slim chance? I'm just saying, maybe Ryuk will come back.
I think Ryuka's gonna be in here. I'm pretty sure he's kind of on the poster, so
Oh.
yeah, so he's definitely gonna be in here. But I do like where they're going with this.
Yeah.
This first 6 Death Notes and it creates a lot of, because what I really love about Death Note was the whole cat and mouse game, like almost catching them, the tables being turned over, and like with 6 players in that, I think there's a potential for a lot of creativity.
Hearing it right now just reminded me of Mirai Nikki.
Well, they couldn't kill people with their diaries in Mary Nikki, just predict the future.
then
So,
sometimes in their diaries in Miraniki, you predicted you were dead.
yeah, but so you seem like you still have a problem with this.
It's just, I don't know. I think because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, this is the future, and you know,
It's not
there's
that
gonna
much
be
in the
different
future. It's
characters.
2016.
Okay, but the
Mhm.
whole point is that it's the different time. There's different people, and what's gonna annoy me is if they bring back in the old characters, if they do flashbacks where this person had this death note, and like I just don't like all that sometimes.
I'm pretty sure the only person that would be connecting back to anything is Ryuk, and maybe he'll. Well, we don't really know what role Ryuk is gonna play. Maybe he'll be the guy helping out our new Kira.
Hey, if this guy's producing this movie, as long as it stops him from writing Platinum Man, I'm good.
Wow.
I'm sorry. Did you enjoy Platinum Man?
Well, that's something else for another time. But honestly, I'm kind of excited for this.
I mean, the
I'm,
It's
I'm
just the
interested in
idea
where.
that if like say that they're having like flashback moments,
All
and
right.
in flashback moments you see Light and his face is like blurred out because he's older and you don't want us to see his face.
What light is? I'm sorry to tell you this, but
like,
light is dead.
oh, spoilers.
I mean, I thought everybody knew that. I'm sorry.
Like I'm just
Sorry to break the news to you, but he died. He dead. Light didn't make it that past that one. He did. Like he ain't make it. I'm sorry.
I mean, well, we could still see L. I mean, we can still see
Stop.
Bob.
Just stop.
Let's stop with all the spoilers. But I don't know. I like it. And here's the other part of this. This story, like this concept and idea, sounds so interesting. Maybe we can pull the opposite and turn this live action movie into a second anime series. Woohoo! Wanna hear it? Let's hear it. 6 Death Notes anime.
That actually sounds like if this were an anime, I would be all over it.
Yeah. See, I think you're still turned off with the live action side, and I think this is actually doing something with the live action thing that I'm okay with. Instead of like trying to retell the story we've seen 1,000 times by rewatching alone, maybe you just be set in that same world. I think that works. Like just be set in that same world.
So a story that continues in the same world as one you originally enjoyed.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit more. What are you about to do? What are you about to do? Are you about to crush my dreams?
This week,
What? What? What?
have you not heard?
What?
Baruto?
Shut up! Shut up! That's completely different. That's right. I'm a hypocrite. I never said I wasn't.
So you have bad
He
segues.
can't segue.
You're
He's
a
a liar and a
hypocrite.
Hey man, I'm gonna own it. If that's what I am, that's what I am. Jeez. Well, that's basically it for our new segment. And man, you guys suck. All right, moving on. We're gonna go off to it's time. Time off
With pay.
with pay. Yes. And this week we are reviewing the manga Enigma or Enigme, depending on how you want.
Enigma.
Can we go with Enigma because that's actually,
Enigme.
no, please stop.
My Enigme.
No.
It's like no, but yeah, Enigma is a manga written by Kenji Sakaki, female, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sakaki or Sak?
Oh, Sakaki. I'm sorry, I totally butchered that.
Yeah.
All right, it has 56 chapters and 7 volumes. Ran from in Weekly Shonen Jump from September 2010 to October 2011. It's
Yeah,
only
let's
a
not
year.
let anybody hear that because you said it real fast. But okay.
Oh, September 2010 to October 2011 in Weekly Shonen Jump. Was that clear? Was I clear?
Yes, that was much
All
clearer.
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. But it only ran for a year, which I don't know. I guess
Think
when
it'd
you
be
read it,
longer?
it feels longer. Yeah. When you're actually waiting for
Really?
weekly
It
releases.
felt long. Oh,
When you wait for weekly releases, yes,
okay.
it feels longer.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
But anyways, Enigma is a interesting little tale. It's about a boy who only has one dream, and that is to find true love. And sorry, let me stop.
Yeah, please stop. Tell the truth.
All right.
What, is that not true?
No,
it's all
he's
the truth.
not looking for true love.
All right. Actually, the story of Enigma is actually about this boy with just the most interesting anime hair.
Oh, yeah.
I
That's
have-
like awesome anime hair.
Yeah. he defies. Normally, anime hair is spiky. He said, "Nah, man, I want curls." He went for the curly angle. I just
But
want to
no,
touch his hair.
it's
I
not-
want to touch his hair.
It's sort of like, it's blunt spikes. He has the blunt spike going.
I really want to touch. He has hair that I want to touch. Well, anyways,
I don't think he'd let you do that, but okay.
Hibasumia.
That's how you say it.
I think
I
it's
always call him Sumio.
Hibasumia.
Yeah, Sumio. He's he's this kid. He has an interesting ability, uh, able to predict the future through what he calls this dream journal, and like it's like whenever the then strikes him, he falls asleep. He starts to sketch very ugly drawings, writes a few
Kindergarten
words.
like drawings.
Yeah, writes a few words, and those are predictions of the future.
He draws it with his left hand though.
Yeah.
Like why is it specifically that one hand?
I don't know. I feel like he changed a few times in the series. I
I
don't know.
think I saw him with his right once.
He's ambidextrous.
Yeah, ambidextrous.
All right. So, and the interesting thing about that is, rather than this power to predict the future, use it for greed or anything, he has a very interesting philosophy about it. He actually wants to make sure that his journal is full of crap.
Because most of the things in there are bad.
Yeah, but like he just really hates the fact that something is trying to tell him
What to do.
or what the future is. So anytime something shows up in a journal, he goes out of his way to break it, to like make that prediction not come true.
Right.
You're right.
So and from there we meet. Nah, she's not important right now. I was gonna talk about his friend, but then he goes home. He lives alone with his mom, his youthful looking mom, who I thought was his
She's
sister.
also
Yeah,
like a cabaret. You know, she works at like a cabaret
Nightclub.
club.
Like, if you look that
She's
young,
the
can't you
star
be
hostess there,
considered
too.
A cougar or something? If
That's
you're
not
that
even a
young?
cougar.
No, she's a mom, so she's not a cougar.
It's like
She's
a cub.
MILF. Anyways. But yeah, he goes home to his mom, and that's when we get our little. She gives a little foreshadow.
Oh no! Please, before you even go into that, please tell them what happened when he got home.
When he got home.
The first time, and when he got home the first
Oh,
time,
She
oh,
was
and
kicking a guy out?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
was kicking.
it
The
was a
ass of
stalker.
Yeah,
it was a stalker.
which he also predicted was gonna come
that
after her.
morning.
Yeah, and then so she's kind of a ass kicker mom.
Yeah, she don't play that game.
And then we learn a little bit of background of our main character, which is the usual: father is absent because anime reasons. And
No, this ad.
And,
he just disappeared one day.
And then she also starts to. Earlier in the day he sees a little flash of a skull, which is supposed to mean something. Apparently the mother knows about this. And then later in the day the mother disappears in an elevator, as he predicts.
But that's the funny part though. When he predicted it, it was like shortly after she left, and he was right there. If he had been like a minute sooner, he could have prevented it.
Because his ability for some always forces him to fall asleep to do the journal.
It looked like he's not gonna let it.
Yeah, and he has no real control over it. So she disappears, and then while searching for her, the next thing he knows, he wakes up in his own school with 6 other people, and then the skull pops back up on the screen, which has a really nice design. I like the design of that skull.
That was.
Did anybody ever catch it beforehand that the skull was on TV?
Yeah. It
The
was
skull was That looked painful.
like it looked like somebody got their jaw forcibly snapped back.
Ugh.
No, I was thinking more like it got ripped off, then put in backwards.
Ugh, that's a Mortal Kombat fatality type stuff. Well, the skull is pretty cool. So the skull introduces itself as Enigma, and it challenges the 7 people in this school to this game in which their goal is to escape the school, and if they're able to do so, he will grant them their wish. And of course, our main character's wish is to get his parent back, and then we have the other 6 who have their own wishes.
Did we ever find out everybody's wishes?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure they all wrote it on the card.
we've
Yeah.
seen them all.
And yeah, from there it turns into this. I don't want to say survival horror, but it's because if saying survival horror makes it sound a lot more dark and gory than it actually is. This ran in Shonen Jump, so it's a Shonen series, so it can't go too far with like any darkness, gory, and all that stuff. But it is like it's a thriller more. It's a mystery thriller of them trying to get out of the school past all these obstacles, and also learn the secret of Enigma. And
I want to talk about one specific thing. I liked the cleverness behind it. By cleverness, I mean like how the school itself has its own system to make everybody know when there's danger, but then not let the dangerous person know that we're on to you.
oh, you talking about that whole something dude?
Takanashi's son
has
come
to
to
visit.
meet him. Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually kind of, but I think that was a school itself, not Enigma's doing.
I know that's the school thing. It's not just their school. They said all the schools have their own different versions of how to let the students know. It's in the
Yeah.
handbook, and nobody knew but the student council president.
Because nobody reads the handbook. Who
That's the
reads the
thing.
handbook?
Like, if he wasn't there, they all would have been just been
But
done for.
we're getting off topic here. Because the story, getting back to the story, because I feel that most of them, well, at the start of the series, it's not. It's more about the characters and their interactions as we get to meet each of the new people that's with them. So let's go. Let's break them down. We already got our main dude, Hibana Samori ability.
Whoa,
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 whoa.
whoa.
What?
Haiba Sumio?
So, whatever. Leave me alone, guys.
Boy.
God. You guys are just gonna jump on me on every mistake I make today? Jeez. So, his wish is to get his parents back. His ability, the Dream Journal, which he falls asleep and predicts the future. Next, we have his friend,
His childhood friend. yeah.
Childhood-
Shigeru Kurumiya.
yeah, who we don't know her wish, and we also don't. She also has a mystery for what?
I'm talking about the fact about her wish. So I'm just like, nah, I'll just.
I don't want to spoil
I
anything.
know, I know.
There's a lot of mystery to this show, and the thing is, it's actually broken up into three parts. The whole school thing is like the first part. Then there's a whole nother thing, and then one last thing after that. And I would rather only focus on the school thing for this
Well,
purposes
then
of
Yeah,
this
if
review.
you want to know the rest of it, you gotta read it yourself.
Well, then what about her personality? Her
Her
unrequited love for for Sumio.
Is that really a thing?
Is it
It
not?
it shows, but it also like kind of lackluster. Like as it goes on, it just kind of fades.
Alright, because Sumio does a thing that honestly, normally I always say I hate, but for some reason I kind of forgive him with him. So he wants to find a wife and get married, and he's basically Brock from Pokemon. Every pretty girl he sees, he confesses to and says, "Marry me." Except for some reason, his childhood friend.
Now, don't forget that's not specifically just Brock.
Yeah, there's a lot of characters that do that, but for
Yeah,
some
but
reason
Brock
they
doesn't
always
have a real childhood friend.
yeah.
so-
See, I was like, every time I used to remember back in the day when I watched Pokemon, I was like, why does Brock never try that with Misty? But then I was like,
Oh.
oh wait, Brock is way older than Misty. That's weird.
Actually, Brock's like 13, I
Yeah, but they're 10. So,
think.
Although that's
Pokemon
not
is
way
weird.
older, but
Yeah,
at the
fuck
same
him up.
time, I feel like Brock was just already aware of the whole,
yeah,
Misty
no
and Ash
touching
thing. So
that.
it was like, no.
So yeah, he does this. So Samoyo,
Sumio.
what? Leave me alone. Does this thing where he confesses to every girl he meets, except for his childhood friend, who seems to have a crush on him.
She does. She's like, look at him with the I love you eyes, but at the same time, she wants to clock him every time he talks to another girl, and it's just.
She doesn't clock him.
No, so
cat
she
scratches
wants
him.
to clock him.
No, like she scratches him with like her nails turn. She turns into a cat basically and scratches him on the face multiple times. It's weird. It's like they never bring it up.
Yeah, because her nails are clearly not that long, but apparently she gets mad and becomes a cat.
Yeah, maybe that's her power. But anyways, there are other characters in the school too, and I don't know
I mean, we could talk about their personalities if we don't have to talk about their gifts.
gifts.
Yes.
Because
Yeah.
in case you didn't pick it up on, the people gathered in the school are special, in a way.
Yes.
They all have gifts.
Yeah. So we start off with who was your favorite again?
Yeah, Takamaru Sudo.
The guy dressed like a hobo.
The guy with the hoodie and has the bad attitude like a delinquent and tries to destroy everything.
He's dressed like a hobo. Can we acknowledge where did he get that hoodie? That it's destroyed. Like
Because he don't care. That's the type of
I
guy
thought
he
it
is.
more be because he fight all the time. That's why it's
no,
destroyed.
that's not a hoodie that develops out of fighting. That's a hoodie that looks like you had 5 years of living on the street. Like that. thing
Well, given his life, maybe that is what happened.
Yeah, but he's our big tough guy, mean, aggressive. In a real survival series, he would definitely
He would
be
be
the guy.
the jerk.
Yeah, he'd be the guy that dies first in a
No,
real
he
survival.
would be the guy who makes sure that everyone else dies first.
Yeah, I
See,
suppose.
when I first saw him and he was trying to help destructively, I thought maybe his characteristic was that he's really strong and he has bad attitude because he's like, doesn't talk to much people. Like one of the type of things where his face looks the way that it does,
Oh,
so
the
he's
shy
misunderstood.
delinquent angle. No,
No,
I hate
no,
that.
no, not so much shy, but just misunderstood delinquent angle.
I hate that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that.
It's overused.
It wasn't that at
It
all.
wasn't that at all. But
Thankfully.
yeah.
Oh, forget you people.
No, that trope is so annoying. All the time, and it it forces the entire story to go on the crotch that everybody around them is just stupid.
Speaking of annoying tropes,
True shit.
Yeah.
speaking of annoying tropes, Moto Hasakura, the
Oh
baseball
my
guy,
gosh.
who I believe is falling into what I hope. I think I'm overlooking things,
Right.
Hmm.
but considering characters like him or Ball, I'm starting to wonder, like Ball from Opar Thunder.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder if Japan has a trope for black cowards.
Okay.
I just the only thing I want to say about him right now is when I saw him, I thought he had 8th grade syndrome.
Yeah, he was. Oh yeah, with the whole eye patch over his
Yeah.
eye. Because I.
There was no reason for that.
Well, maybe he has like an eye infection or something.
No, he does not. He's very paranoid, but that's not. He doesn't have.
And
anything
I
like
don't
that.
like how he's so like when you first see him, you'll expect him to be a little cooler than he actually is.
Cause of eye patch.
No, just because he looks like a relaxed person, you would think he's the cool character, but
Yeah.
he's the freaking coward.
Yeah, he's the black coward.
No, when I saw him the first time, not only did I think he had 8th grade syndrome, I thought he'd be talking like that, so he'd be more adventurous or something. Not so much cool, but at least a bit braver. But he was
Yeah,
coward.
He's a damn coward, and his powers are also kind of cowardly. They
Kind of cowardly.
They're pretty cowardly.
Exactly. That's how they were developed because he was being a coward.
And I don't like him very much, honestly. He's kind of like, surprisingly, of all 7 of them, he's my least favorite.
I think he has the most practical power.
Yeah, even considering who we're about to talk about next, who I'm pretty sure the story was trying to set it up so for us to hate. The I don't say her name because I'm just
the
sucking
girl.
at name.
Hina Kujoin.
Yeah, and she's our rich girl.
Oh
But-
yeah, we would have hated her too in a survival series.
Yeah, well,
I
like
would
said,
have. The type of person you want to push off the cliff first.
yeah, but I feel like the story wanted us to hate her without really giving us enough reason to hate her.
And then later on, it gave you a reason as to why you don't exactly have to hate her.
It was like they were trying to set her up as a bitch, but they kind of fell short because she was kind of being rational every time they wanted to give her a bitchy situation.
Yeah.
No, but the reason why that she was even like a bitch, what? Well, let's start with Sumio, right?
Yeah,
You know how he hits on every girl. She was no exception.
Yeah.
And then the way she disregarded it, it's like I understand if you don't want anybody you don't know to hit on you. That's understandable.
Yeah, she
But-
wasn't even that bitch. She could have been way worse about that.
The thing about it was that because you see the way the other girls act towards him, like they laugh it off because they know it's not really worth it. The way that she reacted towards him, like I'm never gonna make anybody act like that with me because I'm strong, and her reasoning is basically solid, but her reaction towards it in comparison to the other girls makes her look like a bitch.
Yeah, nah, I don't see it. I'm just saying the story wants me to think she's a bitch, and I just can't.
Oh, trust and believe. When I saw her the first time, I thought she was a complete
Yeah, I thought
bitch,
so.
and
She was
just-
gonna be one too, because they made her look like one.
The
but
way
they
that she
couldn't
talked, the way
successfully
she
make her act
acted,
like one.
and the way she interacted with
We're
people.
by that extent not saying that if you're a rich girl that you're a bitch. We're not saying that.
We
That has nothing to do
we
with
just know
anything.
anime tropes, and we just know the rich girl in anime with her hands on her hips and hair cut short is usually a bitch.
And let's talk about our final
They're also the
member.
long-haired ones too.
I know.
We can't talk about the other guy.
Well,
No,
yeah,
we really can't.
we really can't.
We really can't. There's nothing we can.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Without going into
But if we're talking about anime tropes,
Tomasa.
we have to talk about the very serious
Uh,
student council president,
right.
Jiro Matsurugi.
Jiro. He's just.
His parents were lazy. That's all I can think to
He
say.
is okay. He is somebody I'm pretty sure we've seen in like
You've seen him everywhere once.
You do
80,
see him everywhere.
like 90% of anime.
yes.
If
Just
you have a school, you've
even if
seen
he's
him.
not a student council president, he's either the vice president or he's the class president.
Yeah, he's just that serious, straight-laced.
Sometimes it's a girl.
Everything by the rules. He's a cliche, honestly.
He's the biggest cliche, actually.
I mean, later on with what he wants to do and
Even with
why
the glasses.
he's there. Yeah, but later with what he wants to do and why he's there, he gets a little bit more character development. But he's pretty much that character, and he's just the guy that the leader outside of our main character. He's basically his. If this was a survival horror series, he would be the guy that took charge first and then realized he didn't know what he was doing.
he would have
and-
died.
Yeah, he would have died. A lot of these tropes are characters in real survival horror genres would definitely have died. The
Maybe
coward,
that's why
the
it's like
bull-
this.
Yeah.
All the people that would have died in any other survival situation are here today.
Yeah,
I
in
think
a
that's my-
lighthearted series.
it's the thing. This is what I like about the series, and it's also what I don't like about it.
Hmm.
It's because it is a. I look at it as a survival game series, and if you
Mm.
know a survival game series, it always ends badly for like
90.
90% of the people involved. But this is one where people like. This is the rational one where like if you ever watched a survival game series and you thought to yourself, these people are so stupid. Why don't they get along?
Yeah.
And
Right.
I watched this and I'm like, oh, they get along so well. And I'm like, I'm happy they get along.
But
But
this is
it's not really exciting.
yeah. It's like because this is why those people in those other series can't get along because if everybody's getting along, working together, actually thinking, then it takes away a lot of the danger.
Yeah, and not even that. Like, I was thinking to myself while I was reading it, if I were going to grade my tension or anxiety or worry reading this on a scale of 1 to 10, at no point did I ever rise above a 3.
Yeah.
Right.
It's because everybody keeps such a level head. Everybody's so calm. Everybody's so rational. Even the cowardly guy, he's cowardly, but he's cowardly as in he's a bit of a punk.
And
But
it's
this is
because
all
they
because of Sumio.
yeah,
though.
they all unite behind Sumio's leadership,
Yeah.
which is
is
great,
kind of funny.
which is terrible.
It's
Yeah.
kind of funny because they united with him after the president. Like the president, he got everything started, and Sumio took everything from there.
Yeah.
At every
It's
turn,
so-
whenever there was an issue,
It's the thing you yell at horror movies for, but like then you see it and you go like, oh, guess this isn't really what I wanted.
no,
Yeah,
it's
like-
because it came too early.
Yeah, there are moments where Suda would be like, "Are you stupid? I'm gonna go do this by myself," and yet Kujoin would be there and be like, "No, listen, stick with us," and you'd
Yeah.
be like, "All right."
Yeah.
I think he's weak against women.
No, it's I guess with his backstory, I guess so.
Yeah, maybe.
But it's like every time a character is about to do something stupid, all the other characters are kind of like they're going like, no, this is a better idea. And then it goes like they kind of struggle for a little bit. It's like, no, you're right. Yeah, that is a better idea. Let's do that instead. And it's like all the obstacles and traps, while deadly, some of them are deadly. They're also pretty vague on like how much harm it would inflict.
Which kind of removes like the
Um,
sense of danger too.
Yeah, there's a we
The
talk
water one was pretty cut and dry about how dangerous that was.
Yeah, but there was never really a point, even because of how early it happened, there was never really a point where I thought, if it had actually killed somebody, then out of the series would have gotten up a stake. But I was like, because nothing happened as a result, I was like,
Yeah.
There
it's-
was
yeah.
one moment where somebody could have died, but
no.
no, actually two moments. But that would be going into spoilers exactly. So
Okay, here's my question. What was it? We already talked about how, like, the thing is, it's not that threatening. It's not. You don't get a big sense of danger. And I'm not going to talk about the challenge itself, but that thing in the cafeteria. It was, to me, it seemed like a stretch. If it were 6 of us in that situation, I don't think any of us, with the same powers, I don't think we would have come to that same conclusion so quickly.
oh yeah, that is somebody reading the script. Yeah, that was definitely a moment of somebody reading the script. That was like, you'd be like, it's like being in a room and be like, all right, here's cotton candy, a piece of tape, and a robot. Figure it-
Escape.
Yeah, I was like, the fuck, what? it was like,
But they were able to figure it out.
no, but here's one thing: they actually shouldn't have been able to figure that out because there was one person that should not have been able to help.
yeah. Listen, there's a major hole with. We're not gonna go into spoilers, but the main character's ability has a major problem, and without I can't go into spoilers.
Like it had to have been a game because they had to have actually changed that whole place. Like that particular obstacle had to have just been added there while they weren't looking in order for that person to be relevant for it to work.
But we're talking about so Enigma is sort of a thriller, but it just kind of it doesn't do a good job at keeping you at the edge of your seat, but it is interesting.
I think the thrill actually only comes in after like the second or third part.
Yeah. The real thrill comes in later because, like I said, it's broken up into 3 parts. There's the school part. There's this whole thing with a train, and there's also the last part, which I don't really know how to properly summarize that. There's a thing with the last part.
There's a thing with the thing.
Yeah, and there's a thing with the thing, and it involves the stuff.
Yeah.
But the whole thing connecting all of these parts together and the whole story together is Enigma, the skull thing, and yeah, it's kind of what holds the whole story together because there is a genuine mystery there, and I think it's more of a mystery than a thriller.
I like the
Actually,
birthmark, the alleged birthmark
the thing I like the I was satisfied with the origin.
Of
of
Enigma.
Enigma.
Yeah, I'm just happy with the not like the not Enigma the
The
dang it.
skull.
Yeah, there's no way to talk. Okay, okay, okay. Without going into too much spoilers, let's
This
split it up into two. There's Enigma the person and Enigma the skull.
yes.
Which Enigma did you
I
like?
like the origin of Enigma the Skull because I feel like any other series would have made it way too complicated. But this is simple. They kept it mysterious.
And
Oh,
also
you mean like any other thing would have been like it was forged in fire or something like that?
there were thousands of years ago, an ancient druid who was cursed by his enemies had his neck snapped backwards, and then he was forced back on, and then with his final dying breath, he said, "I will curse you," and then he did. No, no,
And
no.
then his skull was sitting there for 1,000 years, just manifesting dark power.
Yeah, but this one was just simple.
Yeah,
And I
simple.
like it.
And I also like the resolution of
But
it.
this Enigma skull is still mysterious. Just
And yeah, and at the very beginning, it's very mysterious, and they give you very little to go on. And I also, this series did something that would probably be very annoying at the, cause not once, not twice, but three times, even in just the first part alone with the skull, they threw at us three red herrings for main villain, and it was just like, okay, guys. You could fool me once, fool me twice, but now you're fooling me three times, and I feel like an asshole. Because it was like, is this guy the main villain? Nope. He was being controlled by this guy. Is this guy? Nope. Nope. Secretly a good guy.
oh
And I was just like,
yeah.
I was like, y'all are, you motherfucker. I was like, you can't just keep doing that to somebody, man.
It was so annoying because
And
all
I
in
kept
all,
falling for it. It was
right,
the worst
it was
part.
like it was just because the way they did the shadowing and because of his face sometimes, and
And
you would look at it and think, oh my
and
God, this is
But
it,
do
this
you
is it.
think? I
it.
think it was super clever the placement. Like if you look into some like when the characters are giving some of their backgrounds,
Mhm.
there are little bits and tidbits that tell you
Oh.
which character was where.
Oh yeah, that's something I really want to give this show extreme props for. All the backstories, all the backgrounds. There's a lot of in the first chapter alone. There's a lot of foreshadowing.
And a lot of overlapping.
Yeah, there's a scene. This one is a little bit more blatant and obvious. There's a scene when Sumio's like just walking down the street, like after he sees the skull on the TV, and like in that one moment,
Everyone is in the background.
everybody's in the background, even a special little somebody in a hospital bed, which was a nice touch.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh,
you didn't see him?
I missed it.
Yeah, he was. That was. I was like, wow, bravo, that is amazing work. And then like also every time while people are flashing back, their other characters are still doing their things in the background, which shows you that these people go to the same school, interact, they know each other.
Yeah, it's a small world. And
Yeah.
that's another thing. This, you know what a bottle film is, don't you?
Yeah, it's just a film shot in one location basically.
Right. This is it's a bottle manga.
Basically. In fact, it's something I could actually see as one of those Netflix movies, those
Yeah.
little survival Netflix movies, except like, without a lot of the threat level. The
Yeah.
threat level is greatly descaled.
Meaning it'll get what 5 stars on Netflix.
Yeah. Every
Okay, but since you technically did bring him up, you said you weren't going to, but you said the little person in the hospital bed. You might as well give a name. Give a
listen,
name.
I don't
No.
want to go
Give a
too
name.
far into it.
Just
Okay,
give a
okay.
name.
He's obviously gonna be in the arts and all that stuff. So you guys know there's a mascot, and I'm not gonna say anything more than that. He works as a part-time as a police mascot. He's also one of them. He doesn't do much in the initial beginning of the whole mystery. In fact, he doesn't really come into play until the end, and then even after that, then he disappears for a while. And he's
That's it.
yeah, that's it. I can't say
All
more.
I said was give a name. Like
Oh, I forgot his
his
name.
name was
Yeah.
actually Aru. Like that's just weird to me.
Oh yeah, the
Alright.
little mascot.
All right. Name, yeah, all right. Aru Mizusawa.
Aru Mizusawa. He's okay. He's a very crucial point of this mystery. He's a very interesting point of the whole story.
Yeah.
And to talk more about him is spoilers.
Yes.
And I actually kind of he's actually one of my favorites,
Yeah.
which is weird because I can't talk about him though he's one of my favorites. But thus is Enigma, and you too will have to wonder about the mystery. I want people to wonder about the mystery, like what is this character?
Yeah.
And just go read it because. Final thoughts.
I don't like how young these adults look. I won't
Uh,
tell you which adults, but you'll know them when you see them, and they look way too young to be as old as they're
Technically, don't
supposed to
all
be.
the adults that they
all
actually show look
all
too
the
young?
adults. Also, the show has that one mistake of nobody has facial hair.
No,
You're
no,
right.
there was that one guy in the second part.
Did he have facial hair?
No, I'm talking about the guard.
Oh, what?
He
Yeah.
was old as dirt.
Okay, yeah. The only way a character would actually look old is if there's definitely supposed to be a
Like
grandpa.
you're like 60s, you have
Yeah.
grandkids.
So
You
this
have a
series,
big
nobody
beard.
has facial hair. All the adults just look like taller kids.
Right.
That's just a weird. That's a nitpick. It's a nitpick. Overall, though, I actually really enjoyed Enigma.
I did too.
Yeah.
The thriller wasn't there, but the mystery was there.
Oh, and we haven't really been clear on the powers, and that's for a good reason. But all of these powers are psychic based.
Yeah, psychic based, but they are certainly unique.
Yeah.
A certain someone has a very overcomplicated ability. I I'm not gonna talk about it. Just a lot of extra layers that doesn't need to be there. Just could have been that one thing. We could have left it alone.
Right. That would have been it, but no.
Anyways,
It's like, what is it?
There's
I
also
don't wanna
creepy
say.
powers
It's,
too.
it's
No,
always
it's-
weird talking about
it's
mystery.
creepy
It's like
Powers,
it's like making It's like you seeing a chocolate cake, and then you cutting into it, and then you see like the inside is filled like with vanilla and fruit and a lot of different random
Unnecessary
crazy
stuff.
stuff.
Which it could be good, but it's just extra. It's
Right.
just extra. So it's kind of weird doing a review on a mystery series because you can't. There's so much you can't talk about without
Right.
spoiling it.
You can't spoil the mystery.
This is
Unless
not
the
to
mystery
say
series
we
is
won't
crap,
be.
but-
This isn't to say we won't be doing mystery in the future.
But
This is a very good read. Well, yeah.
Yes,
it's
it
a good
was.
read.
Don't question
And
it.
if maybe I'll do a spoiler thing later if I want to do maybe on Cooler Talk we'll have spoiler discussions.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah,
You
that'd
mean
be
about
fun.
this or just yeah,
And,
you can do about this?
Yeah, it could be about this. Maybe a Cooler Talk down the road.
Yeah.
Because I'm still working out the kinks on that.
Mhm.
So, but I'd say I'm ready to give my review. Are y'all?
Yeah.
Y'all?
Yeah.
All right. It is my series, so I'll go last.
All
The
right.
what?
Yeah,
He picked it.
it's mine. It's
No,
mine.
the fact
It's
that he gets
my
to go
review.
last.
It's my review.
He
I get-
normally goes
I,
last.
I get to pick what I want to do.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, fine, whatever.
All right. Go
Skirts first.
Really,
Ooh.
Elliot?
So.
So you might as well go first
Ooh.
It's a kilt.
then. Go ahead.
I would have to. This series it did what it did something with the genre. Like I said, I took it as a horror game genre for like the bulk of the series because of all the dread and tension. Well, the supposed dread and supposed tension, but it kept things smart with its powers. It kept things light with its cooperation of characters, and it was able to keep everything. It did something with this genre that I would have hated to see over and over again because I've seen Batum and Darwin's Game, and
Oh.
there's so
Don't
much.
bring up Darwin's Game.
I mean, well, I have mixed feelings on Darwin's Game. I haven't finished, but there's a lot about things you've seen so many times before. If you want to see a survival game where people actually want to survive with each other, then this was a very relaxing breath of fresh air. But at the same time, there wasn't a whole lot of tension to it to carry the weight of such a genre. In my opinion, I would give this a 5 out of 7. But
Five?
yeah, I would give it a 5 star. A high 5 star, but a 5 star nonetheless. And I do recommend you check it out.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I was thinking pretty much when I was reading it, what came to my mind was I believe is Danganronpa,
Oh.
the one where the bear is the president. I mean the principal.
Monokuma.
Yes, and there's all the kids, and each of them has a reason. It reminded me of that, but I was happier with this because there wasn't as much deception or as much, distrust between people who are only trying to live. And it wasn't the type of thing where you would see the person who you may like the most or you may have wanted to see more development from get killed. So I actually, like he said, if you like it better when people actually cooperate, that's the kind of thing that I enjoy. So I would recommend this to people to actually, read in terms of not so much death and destruction and self-killing, and by self-killing I mean you brought this upon yourself because you didn't follow the one rule.
Yep.
So
And
this
your
was
rating?
this is very enjoyable for me, and the lowest grade I would give it is a 5, and I want to give it a 5 or a 6. I'm still
So a
brought it upon
high five.
that. Yes.
High five. So, all right. So I agree with both of you, especially what Elliott said with the whole, and you too. It was about a survival series where people actually want to survive. Because here's the thing, I read a lot of, I'm kind of a sucker for the survival genre because I fall for it every time I'm watching The Lost Village right now, and every single time, and I mean every single time, I think with the exception of Mirai Nikki, which also that kind of also every single time I've seen a survival horror game show or anything like that, I'm always disappointed by the ending. Like when the ending shows up, I get disappointed and I'm like, I don't really know what I was expecting. It's because it's every time. But this one actually, I was very satisfied by the ending because the characters were good. It sacrificed tension for genuine and overall enjoyment because there wasn't that tension, there wasn't the high stakes of like really thinking these characters was gonna die, but there was enough to make you feel like there's some sort of danger here, and they're working towards something, and seeing them cooperate, working together, is enjoyable, and the characters are fun. With the exception of two of them, who are kind of annoying, but the main selling point in the end is the mystery. And also the little bit of amount of clues they give you along the way. And honestly, I genuinely feel as if you can kind of solve the mystery on your own if you're that intuitive and you're paying attention. You can solve the mystery on your own by the end of the series. So because of all that, I also will have to give it a high five. High five all around. High five. High five. Don't leave me. High five. Thank you. You were just gonna leave me hanging there.
You did it already.
But anyways, so
Oh,
that was
one more thing.
yeah.
I didn't want to bring this up because I had already predicted your reaction to this, but while thinking back on it, I was reminded of Cage of Eden.
Oh, shut up. I purposely did not want to say that. You guys
No.
brought up Darwin game, Doggone Rampa. I stayed quiet for Doggone Rampa.
He said it. He said Darwin game and it reminded me of Cage of Eden, and that was what I enjoyed because of the opposition between the two. Like,
Do
Cage
you mean those suicidal kids in Cage of Eden? You mean the people that walk past hazmat suits as they're going into a dangerous room and decide not to put on the goddamn hazmat suits? Why would you ever walk past hazmat suits in a sealed off area and not put on the goddamn hazmat suits? I'm never gonna let that go. That was the dumbest moment in any.
Exactly.
Who does that?
I agree with you completely. I really do. That's why I like the opposition between this, because you know that if they had seen hazmat suits, they would have chosen people to put the suits on and
Oh
gone
my
in.
goodness. God, I hate that Cage of Eden. Those kids were suicidal. God
What
damn.
were they? They're like middle school, right?
Yeah, middle school.
I think there was like what, one teacher, two,
There was a lot of adults in Cage of Eden, is all I'm saying.
but none of the adults actually acted as you would expect
Ah,
in this situation.
But you see, if you are also seriously, if you're like you love the survival genre, read this because it's a nice break from just the stupid
Like Cage
tropes
of
of
Eden.
like Cage of Eden,
Don't
and
go
also
there.
like Danganronpa. Honestly, I don't like Danganronpa. I feel people like it. I don't. It's just
Danganronpa made me really sad. Like really, really sad. Because there was things that weren't explained in it, and Cage of Eden was like was epic bullshit as to how it even got to that point.
one of these days we'll tackle Cage of Eden.
But you know what is a good series if you want to talk about if you want to figure out mysteries?
Hold on, wait, because the look on your face, it's not to be trusted.
Psychic Detective Yakumo.
Okay.
I
never
was
mind.
segueing into recommendations.
Are you sure? Because the look
oh,
on
are
your
you
face.
trying to steal my segue here,
No,
buddy?
he's trying to do a segue
I
properly.
just ordered
but
it on
okay.
Amazon. It will be arriving by drone in a few minutes,
Wow.
along with my loudspeaker and my hypocrite badge.
Okay,
But
go
yes,
ahead.
Psychic Detective Yakumo or Shinrei Tante Yakumo it's a mystery series, but it's a detective mystery series. If you just read this and you're like, oh, that was nice, but I miss the blood and scariness of like most other mystery series, then I would recommend this. It has its elements of scare. There's gore galore, enough for you to satisfy. Not gory, but enough gore for you to get your kicks. if
There's
that's your thing.
ghosts.
Yeah, there's ghosts.
Boo.
But yeah, that's my recommendation.
Okay, mine that is called Boku Dake ga Inai Machi.
You talking about erased? You talking about erased? Are you talking about erased?
Can I finish?
I think
Can
she's
I
talking
finish?
about a race.
She's talking about erased. Oh my god.
Anyway, the translation for that is the time where only I am missing. And
Let's look up erased. Yo, no, it's not easier. Mm-hmm.
anyway, so in this series, it has an anime. The anime actually finished last season, and the manga,
It's a lot longer, but honestly, I would recommend they watch the anime.
the anime was very enjoyable, and the manga was very good too. The main character Fujinuma Satoru, he has an ability. Don't know when it got there, don't know how it got there. Not like he wished for it. It just happened one day. He has the ability to, and his ability is something he can control. It's just time rewinds whenever something bad happens around him, and time will not move forward until he corrects the wrong. And whenever he does, there's a 50-50 chance he'll get hurt.
Yeah, not a 50-50 chance. It's more likely that he'll get hurt. It's like a karma backlash.
Like
Is
you
the way
stop what happens, and based on the severity of what happens, he gets injured. He
Yeah.
doesn't. He doesn't like it. Won't kill him because apparently the universe still needs him to do something, but it basically won't kill him.
Yeah, and I think we can say enough to get people really hooked. So the whole crux of the show is that one day his mother is murdered, and
Uh,
no, this isn't spoilers. This is all
no,
first.
no. I was gonna say that don't just throw him into the fact that she was murdered.
Yeah, no. I'm just giving them the bare bones so somebody would definitely, because it's actually a very good story.
It
His
is.
mother's murdered. His ability goes into full overdrive, which is never done before. Usually only goes back a few minutes or so.
But
this
there's a
time-
reason for this.
Yeah, listen. Spoilers.
It's not. It's still in the first episode.
Bare bones.
No, this is all still in the first episode though.
Okay,
In
what
a-
were you
in,
gonna say?
in the first episode where the whole reason why his mother's even there in the first place. First of all, he was injured, so she came. So she came to, take care of him, and while he was laying up, it came to his mind that something had happened before. Actually, his mother noticed the situation. His mother noticed that something was wrong and something familiar was going on, and
Yeah, this is why I didn't want to talk about this, because this isn't all that important.
This is an analysis.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't want to go into it. I'm just trying to give somebody a recommendation.
really the whole reason why she was murdered, which is actually explained in the first episode, you don't want to tell him?
No, because that's not really the reason she was murdered.
That is the reason.
Listen, this is a talk for another day, clearly, because we both have clear different interpretations of erased. What I was just gonna say, his mother was murdered, his ability goes into full overdrive, he's sent all the way back to his past when he was a child, and then from there, the story continues. That's the basic summary I'd give. You're going into a whole nother thing, which we're gonna talk about later.
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 You can do this on Cooler Talk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a whole nother thing.
Ding ding.
But
It was my recommendation anyway.
yeah, and I took it. I hijacked it because I don't have a recommendation.
That's
I'm
your
also,
fault.
That's a dick move.
I'm also now a thief. So get me my Segway, get me my speaker, my hypocrite bag, and also get me a mask because I'm all these things and more. Jeez,
I didn't get that last one.
I don't know,
The mask.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
mask for thief. I have to hide my identity now.
Oh, I
Well,
thought it was.
everybody already knows who you are. So.
I thought it was something a little more clever.
No, you're thinking too
No.
deeply.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I
taking it-
expected too much of you.
Shut up.
Well, he did kind of steal
You
my
know
thing,
what?
so.
You know what? You know what? It's time. It's time.
All right.
You guys have been talking a lot of trash all day, and it's time I finally see what y'all made of.
Mhm.
It is time for the performance review. Now, this is the part where I usually give our two here a little quiz or a little game on the manga or anime which we reviewed. But this time,
Gonna be a
I
douche
got
about it.
nefarious with it.
Mhm.
Because I figured, instead of just giving you guys questions on Enigma and the story and all that stuff, no. Let me become the game master. Let me become Enigma.
I know you were gonna go there.
And Lau, let me give you some challenges to solve. Because in the story, there's a lot of riddles and puzzles. And I have created a few riddles here to challenge your brain. So I have 24 riddles.
Can we not?
Right.
No, we are. There's a lot of trash has been talked today. Hey, A lot of trash has been talked today.
It's okay. We can be wrong really quickly.
Uh,
Oh, you guys are gonna do this?
No,
I'll
got
I'll
this.
do it. I'll do it seriously. Come on.
Oh,
Let's
come
go.
on,
Alright.
let's do this.
Let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So I have 24 riddles. I probably won't do all of them. I'll skip a few because I kind of went crazy with these riddles. But let's get started.
All right.
All right. And also, you guys can play along at home too.
Okay, before you start, I just want to say if you were ever lazy in any of these and one of your answers is a towel, I'm gonna throw something at you.
No. These are a lot. Let's start with the first one, shall we? Okay. Born in the mind, can be shared, but can't be touched. What is it?
Idea.
I was gonna say a thought.
Bam, she got it. That's 1 point. Let me get my score.
Hold on, we're doing it that way. I thought we were just gonna.
No. You guys ain't working together. Be in competition. That makes it a lot more fun. You guys can't cooperate like they did in Enigma.
Oh, I already got the first point.
So you got 1 point.
Like last time.
Like
with the
idea is
2-4.
not a good answer.
No, it's not the answer I had, so it doesn't work. Do not doubt me. Okay, let's see. Let me skip that one. Okay, what allows you to see nothing, changes your perspective by taking it away, and shows you a new light by taking the light away?
Darkness.
You want to take a guess?
The sad part is he said it too fast, so that's the only thing in my mind now.
You really don't want to think of anything else?
I
Remember,
can't think of anything else.
it could be in the same crux, but I'm looking for a specific word. You want me to read it again?
Yeah, go ahead.
What allows you to see nothing, changes your perspective by taking it away, and shows you a new light by taking the light away?
The thing in my mind now is nighttime with a moon. That's weird.
You want the answer?
Yeah,
Sure.
Blindness. Neither of you get a point. Blind. If you're blind, see nothing.
go ahead.
Jesus. You know what? I'm having fun with this. You guys are now looking like idiots. I like this.
Shut your face.
I like
Read the
this.
next one.
Okay, let me see which one has a fun answer.
Oh my gosh, you're just
Ooh.
picking fun answers. I thought we were gonna take
Ooh,
time to do
this
them
one
all.
is fun. This one is fun.
Okay.
Oh god, it just got
All right.
annoying now.
Gone in 3, appears in 2, stays in 1, and ends in 0.
Gone in 3.
Appears
Appears
in
in
2,
2.
stays in 1, and ends at 0. Sorry, ends at 0.
The letter O.
Damn it! Thought that was a lot more. Thought that was a lot harder. I should have kept it at ends.
Yeah.
Hold on, did you
Let's
say
see.
the number or the letter?
The letter. Did I say the number? I shouldn't have said the number. That doesn't sound like something Elliott would say. But it does sound like something Elliott would say.
The letter 0?
Okay, this one is a little dumber. But let's see if you can figure it out. Add the last of the 26 and it becomes zinc. Add the 19th of the 26 twice and it sinks. If you think you'll know the answer is
The alphabet.
what? No. No, you're wrong. I should just take away your point for that. Want me to read it again?
Yeah, I was still trying to think about it and you ran it off.
Add the last of the 26 and it becomes zinc. Add the 19th of the 26 twice and it sinks. If you think about it, you'll know the answer is
Ink.
yeah.
That's annoying.
Oh my goodness,
How
you're
many
really
did you do this?
I didn't know any of these.
No, how often do you do these?
What, you mean screw my brain over with riddles?
Yep.
I don't know.
Riddles are amazing. Riddles are fun. Let's see. Let's do number 15. Seems fun. Let's see now. It's been a while. I wrote these like over a weekend, so
Is that why you're looking over it like that
Oh, you
to
know
see
what'd
what's
been
interesting?
You know what would have been a perfect plot twist?
ooh.
What?
If Edward Nigma turned out to be Enigma.
Oh,
That's so annoying.
The
I just saw that
Riddler.
movie.
Shut up.
I just saw that movie yesterday.
Okay. How about you guys pay attention? Because we
Okay.
got another one for you.
Alright.
What can you lose but never gain? If you stop to think about it, it is already gone.
Time.
God.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Titania, Titania, step your game up. He's getting
I
cocky.
can't. How often do I have the time to actually think about anything before he runs his mouth? It's not my fault that he screws his brain over all the time.
How can I get cocky? I don't get cocky.
You have to have something to do that.
This is getting annoying. He's getting too cocky.
You're.
This one is easy. Titania, please get this.
Why? Why
Please.
are you hoping
All right,
for me
I'll
on
let
this?
her answer first.
Oh
No,
my
who
goodness.
knows how long it'll take?
Here we go. My life has no meaning unless I harm. When I'm with you, you are armed. I am evil if you are evil. I am good if you are good. What am I?
Oh hell no.
Come on, Titania. This is really
Ooh,
easy.
I
and
know,
the,
I
the
know,
word
I
that
know.
came, the word that came to mind was a gun.
Which is
Weapon.
Thank you. I'll give you the point. Oh, jeez.
Cause that was annoying.
You
Okay.
knew that one right away, didn't you?
Actually, I was gonna say gun.
Ah, what?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess because
Is
we
it
live in
bad
the
that
modern
that's-
era.
Yeah, is it bad that that's the first thing that came to mind was gun?
No,
Not even knife or just a gun.
we are better than our predecessors, and wiser than our successors.
Are you sure?
Ah.
You find a
Okay.
good one yet?
What can grasp you with no hands, gives you focus, gets you focus, you can stand in it at any time?
Repeat that.
What can grasp you with no hands, gives you focus, gets you focus, you can stand in it at any time?
The last thing tripped me up.
Attention.
Yes.
Are you serious?
God damn.
Grasp your attention. Stand at attention.
That's so annoying.
No,
don't get mad at me. It's not my fault
Why,
that this is
Titania?
Wait, are you against me?
No, I just
He
don't want
clearly
somebody
is.
winning too much.
What? Have I told you to make riddles?
This one is so easy. Okay, Elliott.
You're
Let her
going down, Nick.
No.
Come on. God damn it, man. You see, if I was Enigma, I'll throw you into a goddamn school full of poisonous snakes, traps,
Why
shadow
poisonous
man.
snakes?
See, because Enigma didn't use poisonous snakes. She used poisonous snakes.
Because
Ah.
it wasn't supposed to.
You're lucky that my game is so much easier. But what I didn't tell you is whoever loses this also loses their soul. That's okay. Continue.
Bullshit. You can take your soul. Man.
Continue.
Let it take your soul.
This
You don't got no
one
points.
is easy, Titania. Please just
Why
think
are
about
you
it.
no, when you say it that way, you make me feel like I'm being treated like an idiot just because I don't know the answer to
'cause
a
this
riddle
one
within
is
5 seconds after you said it.
easy. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Please. All right. Here we go. The key is my enemy, which is already like enough to win. To pass me is to defeat me. What am I?
A locked door.
Yes, thank you. There we go. There we go.
Were you paying attention on that one?
I'm paying attention. Yeah.
You're making a comeback. You're
Oh,
making a
sure I
comeback.
am.
It's 4-3. It's actually 4-3.
How? Well, whatever. Go on.
What do you mean how? You gave me the second
I
one.
give you a point for something.
All right, best of 9.
I don't
Guess
know how
the
many
nine.
are in there.
So does 24, and I'm actually now just doing all 24 of them. Okay, here we go. Number 10. All together we are white. Not present would leave black. What are we?
Hold on. Say it again.
All together we are white. Not present would leave black. What are we?
All together we are white. Not present we leave black. All together we are white. Not present we leave.
You could flip that because this is a little bit of a controversial one. I could not find a definitive answer. So let me flip it around. All together we are black. Not present we leave white.
Okay.
It's because it's always the sources on these things are always weird, but the answer is the same. What do you?
Zebra stripes.
What? No. Shut up. How would that even work?
If you take the stripes off a zebra, you get either all black or all white. Well, then again, zebras are black with white stripes.
Are you really getting into that? Oh my
Disagree.
gosh.
Alright, so none of you got an answer?
No, I can't think of anything because originally I was thinking about something that didn't make sense. So, what's the answer?
Answer was color.
What?
The combination of all color is okay. Here's why I said it's a little hard. Because sometimes when you look it up, it says the combination of all color is white. And sometimes it says the combination of all colors is black.
It's black.
And then they say the absence of all color is white, or the absence of all color is black.
The absence of all color is white for artists. The absence of all color is black for scientists.
Okay, see, that's why it was a mix-up. That's why I flipped it around.
I
But
think it's maybe the way that you worded it, because I clearly wasn't thinking about that.
altogether, we are whites. Not present, we leave black.
Yeah, not present.
Yeah, the absence. They're not present.
Like I said, the way you worded it, I clearly wasn't
my
thinking that
goodness.
way.
Did you want me to say the absence of or combined together? That would have been too easy.
At least you would have had an answer.
On to
It's-
the next one.
Yeah, just go on to the next one. It doesn't matter anymore.
Sure it does.
Not for that question. The dead question.
Oh my
Now it's the
goodness.
best of 23.
Okay. When I
Okay.
live on the grass and on the trees, I have no value. When I live on a rock, I become precious. Hold up. Nope, that's a terrible one.
I got it.
What is it?
Green.
Yeah. It wasn't. That was a bad one. I won't even give you the
You
point for
said
that.
green?
Yeah, green.
Ew.
Ah.
I was thinking about something specific, not even a color.
Oh, okay. This one is ridiculous. I doubt you'll get. If you get this one, I'll be upset. Okay. We are everything. One of us is even nothing. You will use us to answer this riddle. What are we?
I don't want to say it. I don't want to say what I'm thinking.
You may be right.
Oh no, say it again.
We are everything. One of us is even nothing. You will use us to answer this riddle. What are we?
That's so annoying.
What is it? You could be right.
I don't want it. Fine, fine. Elliott, do you have one? I'm just gonna put this out there just to have
Okay.
a response.
What is it?
I guess
I'm
my
just gonna
answer.
say an answer. That's it. Elliott, what's your answer?
You really don't want to go first?
I already did.
What did you say?
Her answer was answer.
Answer. Oh, God.
I told you it
How
was
I-
annoying.
What is your
Was
answer?
My answer will be punctuation.
What punctuation is nothing, Elliot?
The space between words.
Shut.
It's
That's
a
not a
punctuation.
punctuation. Oh, but you know what? You
What?
did say the answer.
What?
Words.
Words. The answer is words.
You're annoying.
Nothing
You're
is a word.
You're
That's why I
so
knew. I
annoying.
knew you wouldn't get it. Ah,
So
the
annoying.
vaguer, the better with riddles. The vaguer, the better.
The sad part is it's very true.
If I had my
Ah,
dream diary, I would have gotten it.
Shut your face. You need to
okay,
be Sumio.
here we go. I appear when the light is chased away. I have many faces. Although I may start anew, I am always the same. What am I?
Moon.
God damn it!
The sad part is he said it before I could. I'm
Ah,
thinking the same thing, but he said
you-
it first.
Okay. 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 God damn it. You're doing a lot better than I ever anticipated, and I'm
How
very
could you
annoyed.
have not
I'm
anticipated
tired
this?
of your games, Edward.
Shut up. I am Enigma. I'm an all-powerful skull of mystery and evil. You will fear me. It's like, no. All right. Here we go. The four of us dance an endless cycle around the years. We bring the cold and the heat, the rain and the wind. What are we?
Seasons.
God.
I said it first. Nope, I said it first.
Ah, you
I
guys.
wanted to cut him off so bad.
Okay.
Come on, you gotta admit that one was easy.
I'll give both of you a point. So that one was easy, but somehow the others weren't.
Oh, it was so easy because there were four.
Ah. Here we go.
Okay.
When I am drawn, you are in danger. When I flow, you are living. When I am pumped, you are breathing. What
Oh
am I?
my. Water.
No.
Say it one more time.
When I am drawn, you are in danger. When I flow, you are living. When I am pumped, you are breathing.
Oh,
what
blood.
am I? Yes, it is blood. Haha, sucker. You spoke too soon. You should have listened to the whole thing.
I did listen for the whole thing.
Pump water?
You don't. Yeah, there's water pumps.
No, but what does that have?
Why would pumping water make you
you-
breathe? Okay, here we go. I am born when you rest. To wake is to leave me. I may not always appear, but when I do, I can be good or bad. What am I?
Dream.
Damn you.
You. So I'm guessing these are getting easier now.
I don't know about that
Ah.
because like I said, sometimes we're on the same wavelength, but his mouth runs faster.
It's easy now.
Don't make him do it.
You don't like Sir Sly?
Don't make him do it.
Ah, okay. Here we go. Hopefully this one stomps you a little bit. I think
Okay.
it will. I have a good feeling about this one.
All right.
I am not born with you. I am everything, and you can gain me easily. The more you know, the more you have. The more of me you have. I am known as power. What am I? God,
Knowledge.
this is-
Knowledge.
I said it
Ah!
first.
You have to wait till he finishes talking, though.
I did. Just because I was a millisecond faster than you, you gotta be like that.
Ah.
Elliott Brown is a millisecond faster than everybody.
A millisecond faster. That's about it.
Okay, this one is. This one is. Okay, you know what? If you get this one, I may give up. I may just give up. Okay. Me and my brothers covered the world as the deep. Oh no, fuck it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
I
I'm
wanna
not
know. I
doing it.
wanna
I'm not
know.
doing it.
I wanna know. Okay, how about we not answer? I just wanna know.
Okay.
Shut
me,
up, Elliot.
Me and my brothers covered the world as the deep blue. We four alone make up the majority. Though I am the coldest of my brothers, am still very vast. What am I?
Don't say it.
God damn it. I hate this one so much. No,
Alright.
no, you guys knew the answer. You guys knew the answer. Let's just move on. This one is also stupid. These just got easier. I notice it now.
You got super excited, and then you just started picking.
I just started getting lazy.
That's why there's
'Cause
20.
no, I went in order. I started picking around, then I started going in order, and I just noticed they got easier as I went on.
Maybe.
Okay, here we go. Number 22. If you find yourself lost, you may use me. I will show you the 4 directions, but
Compass.
point you toward only one. What am I?
Compass.
I
Started off this way,
wanted
would
to
have
be
been
the quizmaster. Oh my goodness, this is so pathetic. I thought this was gonna be way better. Okay. Alright. Here we go. Though you are born with it, it can and will be taken away. You have gained more of it in this game. What is it?
Oh, ooh, ooh. Are you proud of this one?
No. You know what? Scratch that last part. You know what? We're done. We're done. We're done here.
Wait, what was the answer?
I'm done here.
What was the answer?
Let's move. Last
no,
one.
what
Number
was the answer?
24. Number 24. The palindrome in your head, a useful tool of the senses. Just say it. I'm done.
I forgot what a palindrome is.
Done. I'm done. Just say it. I'm done.
I don't know the answer.
Yeah, I just forgot what a palindrome was, so I can't answer.
Answer was I.
Oh.
I. Because you use your. No. Shut up. Shut up. We're done. You're done. I don't even care.
You did good, Yusuff.
No, shut up. I don't care. I don't care.
didn't even
See,
like
this is
24.
why I don't lock people up in the school and make them play dangerous life and death games.
Because they
God.
would have won.
You know what? You know what? Screw y'all. This is what I'm going to do. See, I'm going to actually do it. I'm going to lock people in the school and make them play a dangerous game of life and death, and it's going to be fun, it's going to be exciting, and it's going to be available on patreon.com under Top of the Dome Works. Boom! Segway, transition, plug-in. Gotcha! Go read Last's clips. Now available, patreon.com.
Oh my goodness.
Top of the Dome Works.
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah,
I did it.
You did.
It was an elaborate ruse all along just to plug in my Patreon page. Boom, boom. We're done here. I'm Yusuff,
I'm Elliott.
I'm Titania.
and you all just got segued. Boom.